ProCredit Group represents a model of banking that is firmly rooted in the real economy. The group operates across emerging and developing markets with a strong focus on Southeastern and Eastern Europe. From the beginning, ProCredit was created to serve micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. These businesses are often underserved by traditional banks, yet they are essential for job creation and economic stability. This strong focus on SME banking is where ProCredit originated. Over time, that same discipline and relationship-based approach has expanded to include a structured and measurable focus on green finance. Today, the group serves more than 80,000 business clients, and business lending represents the majority of its portfolio. Sustainability is now an integral part of this strategy and is embedded directly with credit processes and portfolio management.
Green finance at ProCredit grew naturally out of its close relationship with SME clients. In the early 2000s, the group began financing energy efficiency upgrades and small-scale renewable energy projects. These investments help reduce operating costs for businesses while lowering emissions. Over time, this approach evolved into a formal green finance framework with clear eligibility criteria and monitoring standards. Today, ProCredit's green loan portfolio amounts to approximately 1.42 billion euros, representing around 18 to 19% of its total loan book. More than 11,000 green loans have been dispersed across its markets. Almost half of these green loans support energy efficiency measures, which account for roughly 45% of the green portfolio. These projects deliver both climate benefits and direct economic savings for clients. Green finance is therefore fully embedded into the bank's SME platform rather than operating as a separate product line.
From an investment perspective, what makes ProCredit compelling is the scalability and structure behind this green portfolio. Green assets represent a meaningful share of total lending and are backed by a clear green bond framework. ProCredit Holding has issued green bonds to mobilize dedicated funding for eligible renewable energy and energy efficiency projects. These issuances broaden the investor base and provide transparency on the use of proceeds and impact reporting. Beyond bonds, the group cooperates and receives funding from international financial institutions and development finance partners that support this climate-aligned strategy. This diversified funding structure strengthens resilience and supports further portfolio growth. Importantly, this model shows that SME-focused climate finance can be commercially viable. Renewable energy installations, efficient production equipment, and green buildings financed through the SME segment can generate stable returns while contributing to measurable environmental outcomes. For investors, this represents exposure to a growing asset class within a disciplined and well-monitored banking model.
The strength of ProCredit's model lies not only in portfolio size, but in measurable impact and forward-looking strategy. The bank reports substantial annual CO2 emissions avoided through its renewable energy and energy efficiency lending. These are calculated using standardized methodologies and are tracked consistently across markets. ProCredit has been calculating portfolio emissions since 2021. And in 2022, it began systematically assessing physical and transition climate risks. In 2024, it developed a comprehensive climate transition plan. This plan focuses on integrating climate risk into risk management processes, identifying climate risk concentrations within the portfolio, and also supporting clients in managing transition challenges. As a financial institution, ProCredit recognizes that its primary climate impact comes from its finance portfolio. Its decarbonization pathway therefore includes active engagement with clients, particularly SMEs, that may lack resources to manage climate risks on their own. ProCredit, for example, introduced a CO2 calculator across the group. This tool allows the bank and also its clients to estimate emissions using standardized methodologies. The group has also committed to reaching net zero by 2050, with near-term targets validated by the Science Based Targets initiative. Overall, ProCredit demonstrates that climate finance within SME banking can be credible, transparent, and scalable. And ultimately, it shows that supporting smaller businesses can also drive meaningful progress toward a lower carbon economy.